Salute, 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 salute. Okay, okay, okay. Salute, salute. Okay. All right. Talk about some boxing. Let's talk about some boxing. What's going on around the world of boxing? Shakur and Tank. Let's get ready to rumble. See if I can get a couple people in the chat. If I can get a couple people in the chat to work with me. Okay. 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 Salute to all my homies. Salute to all my real ones. Salute to all the ones that support me, that come through and check me out when I'm on. Salute, salute. See I'm new channel, but the difference between me and a lot of other channels is I know boxing. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I ask you to subscribe, like, and share so I can get my subscriptions up. That's all I ask. That's it. I'm talking about the Shakur and Tank situation. I don't understand for the life of me why these guys can't come to some type of agreement and just fight. From what I'm hearing, from what I'm hearing, how true it is, I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, how you doing? from what I'm hearing, and I don't know how true it is, I'm hearing Ali Sheik and Eddie Hearn is telling Shakur not to fight Tank right now. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. That's what I heard. But no one no one can control who you fight. If you want to fight somebody, you're gonna fight them. Period. That's the bottom line. If I want to fight somebody and I'm in the sport of boxing, regardless of what anyone is saying, I'm gonna fight them. Period. I'm gonna have my peoples to put that together. Yo, put that together. This is who I want to fight, and it's just that simple. I want to salute Calvin Ford, Kenny Ellis, salute them brothers. Um, they got a lot going on over in Baltimore with what they doing, and they real good brothers, man, real good brothers. You know, and there's a rumor going around about Tank got knocked out in camp, and this and that. Uh, don't believe everything you hear, man. Please, everything is not what people say it is. Men lie, women lie. Period. Tank got hit, yeah, a couple times, yeah. But you got to remember, the guy was 6'2", uh, 170. So that uh you can't count that. And they sparring. It's not like it was a fight. And salute to Robert Garcia, because Robert Garcia don't give too many people props. Well, I'm gonna say black fighters. And what he said about Tank, what I heard with my own ears, I have to salute him. He said at 135 he can't be beat. Period. With his dedication and his power, right now he just can't be beat at 135. Salute to Robert Garcia for keeping it real. Keeping it real. I respect that. I highly respect it. Yeah, it is what it is right now in the sport of boxing, man. Like it is what it is. Hey, come on. You know, um, everybody have their thing. Everybody have their own thing. I put Calvin. I don't clickbait. Calvin is up there because I wanted to salute him, and not only that, I'm gonna talk a little bit about him. And Calvin come a long way, and what people don't grasp is that him, along with Kenny Ellis, made Tank who he is today. They put that fire in him, that spark in him, and made him the champion he is today. And without Calvin Ford, it's no Tank. But it's a Calvin Ford without Tank because he always been in the sport of boxing since he came home from prison and doing his thing. You know, I have to salute him. And when he's not working with Tank, he's working in the city of Baltimore, giving back all types of fun drives, all types of back to school stuff, all also and Tank. But it's Calvin, the one that pushed this stuff. Him and Kenny. Them guys is doing their thing for the city of Baltimore. And I have to salute him. And I have to give him props for that. You know, a lot of these guys is just, you know, which that's them, that's their thing. It's in it. They get the money, do their thing, and get out. Just like Derrick James. I had the utmost respect for him. I had I really looked at him like he's a good dude. But what he did to Martin the night of his loss was corny. He quit on him. He quit. He told Frank Martin, that's it. Find a trainer. In so many words, find a trainer. Just like when Spence fought Boots. Let's be real. Let's just be real. 12th round knockout gonna always keep it 100. He didn't know what to do. He was lost. He didn't know how to go about getting Spence out of the situation he was in. So he let his head get beat in. He didn't know, he didn't have an answer for it. Once the game plan went out the window, he was stuck. But then you got guys like Calvin Ford, all that he doing in boxing and outside of boxing, and he struggled to get coach of the year. He struggled with the face of boxing. But Derrick James got it no problem. Boxing always been a weird sport, man. It always have, and always will be. Then you have the guy, Turkey Ali Sheik, over here doing all sorts of plans and gimmicks and all this stuff to try to, you know, uh, redo boxing and, you know, with the UFC. He got 20 million. He got 20 million in the red with UFC, and he 20 million in. In the red is mean that in the red means you 20 million over the budget. So that's 40 million with the UFC. And then what killed me is that the man thought he was going to take over Vegas. Al Hay- Vegas told Vegas and Al Heyman the MGM Grand and Al Heyman will forever be partners, quote unquote, in the sport of boxing. I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs about, that situation, but PBC will always have first dibs on a big venue like that. Always. And the load they can't carry, the hotel gonna carry it for them. Facts. These are facts. I'm not like these guys that get on here and just, lie. Straight up and down lie. PBC is going nowhere. And you guys will see, you guys will see, you will see, you will see everybody running, everybody running to this guy Ali Sheik because he giving money away. But no one is stupid. No one is stupid. He's not doing all this for nothing. But I tell you what, the PBC will always be strong. Always. Long as Al Heyman is living. PBC will be strong. And the PBC is not looking for any more fighters right now. Facts. These are all facts. You have the guys. See, you have to separate the PBC and Mayweather Promotions. Those two different entities. I said it before. You have Mayweather Promotions, and then you have the PBC. No one really left the PBC. One person that I know of left the PBC. Everybody else that left Mayweather Promotions. And that was Gary Antoine Russell. He left the PBC and went to Matchroom and lost. He left the PBC, went to Matchroom, and lost to a nobody. We're gonna keep it real, man. We're gonna, I always said, man, if I'm gonna do this podcast shit, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna tell the truth. Whoever don't like it, that's on them. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Gary Antoine Russell, I guess, he thought the PBC was going under. I don't know what his thing is. I guess he was mad at somebody. I don't know what his thing is. But he rolled out. Al Heyman, get the fuck out of here. Go. Went over there and lost to a nobody. Nobody never heard of this guy until the night he fought Gary Antoine Russell. And the Russells, my people, I always big them up. Salute, salute, salute. I've always carried the Russells. I always rode for them, and I still ride for them. Salute to the father. May he rest in peace. I just keep it a beam. That's it. No more, no less. And then what people don't, people just busy talking and running their mouth, and they don't even see who's over at the PBC no more. They don't even see. Canelo, PBC. Pitbull, PBC. Tank, PBC. Mexican Monster, PBC. The white boy who smacked the shit out of Charlo boy, PBC. Charlos, PBC. Tall Man, Fedora, PBC. That's all PBC. And the whole Danny Garcia, PBC. All this is the PBC. Leonard Ellaby, PBC. PBC got the two faces of boxing. Ain't going nowhere. You cats are crazy. And you got these clowns getting up here. A bunch of foolery. Don't know what you talking about. Don't know what's going on in the sport of boxing. He say, she say. By the time it trickle down to you cats just get up here and say anything, whatever's on their mind, whatever they think is dope. For 12th round knockout, keep it real, man. We gonna keep it all the way 100. I fact check everything. Sometimes I can be off. I can, but for the most part, I'm on. Salute, my guy. Hey, yo, I'm gonna send you the link, man. What you doing? Yeah, Caleb Plant. Yeah, facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. And then what kills me is how everybody want to talk about Shakur Stevenson. You got this one clown from out of Texas. Every time I turn around, he got Shakur in his mouth. He been letting up lately because I've been on him in the comments. I've been on him in the comments. So he been letting up a little lately. See, but he don't know what a lot of people don't know is that, and I'm really, I can't even be saying this stuff, but Shakur have some people working with him for this tank fight that people won't even believe. Came out of retirement and working with Shakur Stevenson as we speak. And this I'm gonna get flack for saying this shit. I shouldn't have never said it, but I just want people to know, like, you can separate the real from the fake. And this podcast shit. And Tank, my favorite fighter, but Shakur is not getting knocked out. He's not. He's not. I'm not being biased because that's the homie and all that. Again, Tank, my favorite fighter, but Shakur is different. He's different. Best defensive fighter in the sport of boxing. You can't take that from him. And if you think he don't hit hard, why fighters don't come in? Why? Why they don't come in? If he don't hit hard, why they don't come in? De Los Santos had all night to walk right through him. He different. He different. Of course, Stevens is different. And the only people don't see it is casuals. The only people don't see it is is the clowns that get on here on different podcasts and say he's a runner, oh he's this, he's that, because they don't know nothing about the technicalities of fucking boxing. That's why they don't know about footwork. They don't know about correct punches. They don't know about dipping with the leg. Shakur, they say he stepped back and he don't duck punches. First of all, he kind of tall. Second of all, his movements are so strategic. He don't need to. He really don't. So the guys that talk that, they just not real boxing fans. They don't know, like, they don't know the sport of boxing like that. They just don't. They don't. You can't say you know boxing on one tongue and on that same tongue, pause, no homo, you say he's a runner. You fucking don't know about boxing. But then you hear boxers and these big commentators, these big podcasts of ex-fighters and stuff like that, they try to explain it as well. They try to explain exactly what I'm talking about right now. What Shakur does is it's a technique. I heard my guy Tank when he said he don't dip, he just put his head back and whoop, whoop, whoop. He'll get around that. He'll figure it out. But that's not, I tell you what, it works for Shakur. And it's gonna continue to work. And he gonna keep on beating the shit out of you Mexicans. Like Cepeda. Like everybody have an excuse not to fight him. They don't fight him because they know they can't beat him, but they use the excuse. He ain't gonna do nothing but run. So all he gonna do is run. No, he gonna box your fucking head off. Yeah, I want, you know, I want to see that. You know, I want to see that. But, yeah, bro. Um, I got the link, bro. Uh, I got the link right here. No, 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 I don't. No, I don't. It's not. It's not in that phone. It should be. Just like Knockout '86. He get on here. Listen to what he did the other day. He's walking down the street doing his walk or whatever he do, and he says something in reference to Shakur Stevenson. And he said, "I'm gonna get off him, you know, woo, 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 but he got to stop something, something, something." Soon as he said it, I checked, went right and checked it, and this is the this is the honest truth. He was lying. What he said never happened. It was like he just needed something to say, and he just said it. That's when I said, okay, he's all the way a clown. Leave Shakur the fuck alone, knockout, and talk about somebody else. Bozo. I don't understand for the life of me how Brian Norman turning down $1.3 million. Now, when I talk numbers, these are facts. Shit be down there from the horse's mouth. Pause. I don't understand for the life of me how Brian Norman gonna turn down $1.3 million after getting 100,000 for the title fight. This where it don't make sense at though. I watched you say out your own mouth, pause. You said when I pull up in Philly, I pull up on him. He know me. This is what you said. Word for word, verbatim. This is what you said. They offer you the most money ever gotten, and you turn it down. They called your bluff. Your bluff got called, dog, because they give you 1.3. You got 100 grand your last fight. You got 100 grand. That's it. Your last fight. Now they're giving you 1,300,000, and you turned it down 3 times. You ducked. You ducked them. Yo, they called your fade and you threw your hands out because you was bluffing all the time. You chump. You a chump. Brian Norman Jr. is a chump because I seen it for myself. They offered you 1.3 million, bro. I seen the numbers, and I seen your last fight. You got 100,000. They called your fade. He said, "Show me your hand." You showed your hand. You ain't had shit in it. You ain't have shit in your hand. You had a bust. Nigga, you was fronting all the time. You ain't want to fight. You a duck. Brian Norman is a duck. Just like Zepeda duck Shakur. He a duck. Zepeda is a duck, man. And really, really, Tank, my guy Tank, my guy Shakur, they Mexican slayers, man. I know the Mexicans gonna beat me up in the chat and the comments about it, but I don't give a fuck. They Mexican slayers, bruh. Them two niggas. They like beating the shit out of Mexicans. I'm cool with that. Cause they more racist than white people towards us. Yeah, they more racist than white people towards blacks. Mexicans. But we're gonna get back to the sport of boxing because I'm not gonna be up here too much longer. You know, I'm just sitting. I'm just waiting on Tank. You know, to to make this call. I know. I know it's a serious chess match. And what a lot of people don't know, and I don't think I'm gonna get flack for saying this, but what you dummies don't fucking know is that Shakur never signed the contract for Cardona, whatever his name is, Cardona or something. That contract is not signed as of right now, unless it got signed 2 hours ago. Because it's just stuff is in the works, man. Stuff is in the works. Blue blood, uh, all these guys getting up here, man, souping these people up, lying to them, gassing them up about this and that, about the fights, and they just assuming. They assuming. Take it from 12th round knockout. Something big is coming down the pipe. Pause. No homo. When I tell you that, it's real. It's real. It's really real. Uh, it's just a chess match, man. It's just a chess match. But um It's something has to be done soon, because PBC has the MGM Grand for November 2nd as of right now. They have it for November 2nd. And that's, it's and remember, Shakur's not signed, didn't sign the fight. No one. Tank haven't announced the fight. So what people need to do is stop lying for to the people, and write down your stuff before you come on like I do. See, this is all fact stuff. All this, see, this is all facts. This is all stuff. This is all boxing. This is all what's going on. Nothing off the top of my head. I wouldn't do that to people. I wouldn't do it. That's why no, I wouldn't do that. Everything is fact checked that I'm saying. Everything is real. That's what separates me from the rest. I'm small now, but I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna end it how I always end it. I don't switch up nothing. I keep it the same. Shout out to all my peoples. Salute to everybody that subscribe to me, that fool with me, that mess with me, that show me love. Uh, to the people that's gonna see this once it go up, you know, um, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Content constantly coming towards you. Pause. Constantly, constantly. Jersey.